Can I mountain cross the seas? But the most frightening thing is
Lions, Bengals, and Bears, none of my guys scared. Chase rumbling, any one of them guys there. Wayne young and he hungry, I pray we patient with him. I pray he leave with some money, I pray he leave with his health. Yeah, the physical and mental.
Okay. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition of Electrified Vision. I'm your host, Eric Lyons. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, episode 149 of Electrified will be available on all DSPs. Make sure you go listen to episode 148. It's available on all DSPs. Also, make sure if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. We're a couple of subscribers away from 100. We need that, man. We need that. And make sure you go watch all of the good content that I have on my channel right now. I will be dropping more content as the weeks progress. But welcome to another edition of Electrified Vision. This was something I couldn't wait until tomorrow. I wanted to break down the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury press conference on YouTube. You guys haven't seen me really get into my real analytical bag like this on YouTube. Most of the YouTube content I have on here is, the top 5 Fridays and, the little stuff where I'm breaking down plays. But if you go deeper into my YouTube channel, when I first started the YouTube channel, I was dropping 4 episodes of the podcast when they were much shorter episodes. And I think that I've gotten so much better since then. You guys haven't seen me in that space here on YouTube, rather, like you've heard me on the podcast on Electrified. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of that on YouTube visually. There's a couple things I want to break down with the press conference and the stare down and the backlash and everything that I saw and I felt what I felt with the press conference. So let's start off with the press conference itself. And it was what it was. A couple weeks ago when I appeared on the Unpopular podcast, I do believe that I said that Deontay Wilder, just stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. That's it. You don't got to come to the press conference and wild out. You don't have to come to the press conference and, yell, bomb, squat. You don't. You've shown everybody how big your personality is. We know how big your personality is. We know that. We don't need to see that all the time. Not in this space. Not at this time. It should be a business trip. This is all business. This is all it is. You fought this man 2 times already. Last time you got in there, you got your ass whooped. We saw the brash Deontay Wilder. Right now, I just need focus from you. And that's what he gave y'all yesterday. That's what he gave you. He came in there. He said his opening statement. Then he went and sat down for the rest of the press conference. He had his headphones on his head. His trainer was the one talking for him. He let everybody else on Tyson Fury. He let Bob Arum get what he wanted to say off. But other than that, Deontay Wilder didn't have anything to say. And he didn't have to say anything. He didn't. This fight will sell itself. This fight will sell out at the T-Mobile Arena. People will buy this on pay-per-view. I'm going to buy the fight. I don't need Deontay Wilder to sell the fight for me. The fight sells itself. They've done it twice already. There's controversy surrounding the fight. We know these guys don't like each other. There are your selling points right there. How much more do we need to promote this fight? You guys were expecting this Deontay Wilder. You guys were expecting the loud, the bomb squad to get in your face. I'm going to come and say something. But you guys got this. You got the Marshawn Lynch type energy. I'm here so I won't get fined. Shades on. Beats on. It's nothing to say. He's not obligated to say anything to the media. His job is to get in the ring. His job isn't to sell the fight. His job isn't to answer questions from the media, especially when we already know what the questions are going to be about. The questions wasn't going to be about the fight. The questions wasn't going to be about how he's feeling. The questions were going to be about the allegations he made after the second fight. The questions were going to be about the arbitration. The questions are going to probably be more about the Joshua and Fury fight falling apart because of him than about him. We know how the media is. I don't consider myself to be a regular media guy. I don't. When I get into it, when I blow up, don't lump me in with that. Don't lump me in with these media guys, these blue checks. We're going to get to them though. We know how the media is. Naomi Osaka literally just went through this. These athletes aren't obligated, man. They don't get paid to do that. They get paid to go do their job. Their job is in the ring, on the court, on the field. Their job isn't to sit here and answer questions from us. They don't owe us anything. Deontay Wilder does not owe us an explanation on how he was feeling a year ago, 6 months ago, 4 months ago. No, we're in the now. He won the case. He won the arbitration. He got the fight. It's happening next month. That's what we need to focus on. That's where the focus should be. Point blank, period. I'm not lying to you. So when I see guys like Mike Coppinger, a blue check. And speaking of Mike Coppinger, let me say this. Mike, I know you saw me in your mentions yesterday. I know you did. But let me tell you something. You didn't want to reply to me for one. Let me calm down. Let me relax. I gotta get my thoughts together. Because this the clip I'm putting on IG. Let me just say this. I'll say this. You know, the media didn't like the way that Deontay Wilder acted at the press conference. That's fine. You can feel however you want to feel. But let me tell you, blue check, something. When you run into somebody like me, who knows what they're talking about, and know the game, the ins and out of it, don't duck smoke, man. Don't duck smoke. Because I see y'all, the ones that interact with people on Twitter, and y'all tweet, and y'all reply to certain people. You won't reply to me. Mike, I know you saw me in your mentions yesterday, buddy. You and me both know why you won't reply to me no more. But that's between us. But I know you don't want no smoke because I brought it to your front door. So any of you blue checks that consider yourself to be analysts, if I'm at your door with the smoke, answer it, baby. Just answer it. Don't be scared. It's just me. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Let me pull up the tweets real quick. So Mike Coppinger says, bizarre stuff from Deontay Wilder. You have an obligation to promote the fight. All these wild accusations, and now he won't answer questions. He's sitting up there with headphones on silently. Fury says Wilder doesn't seem into the fight mentally or emotionally. So here's what my response was. Bizarre to you, but genius to me. Wilder's job is to fight, not sell a fight. He doesn't owe us an explanation. All he has to do is show up to work in July. Looks focused as hell to me. No need to participate in the Fury circus. He then later tweeted, "My 2 cents. Wilder doesn't want to face the music after making every excuse in the book and tossing accusations at Fury." My response: why should that be his obligation? That's old news. His focus is on the third fight. What he owes, not what he owes the media. And that's facts. That's facts. Wilder's focused as hell. Fury was mad because there was nothing he could do. Bring up the face-off. They faced off for 6 minutes and some change. I'm going to keep it up there while I talk. Let's see if the rest of the episode lasts longer than the stare down. Wilder wasn't up there jawing. He didn't want to get in Fury's face. He took his shades off halfway through and just looked at him. Fury was the one nodding his head and moving around and chatting. Wasn't none of that coming for Wilder. So being as though Wilder didn't want to give him the energy that Tyson Fury wanted him to replicate when he first came there with his shirt off and he, talking that talk and laughing. It wasn't none of that from Wilder. You're not getting what you got from the first two. You're not. He's not going to engage with you. And I honestly think that's scaring the hell out of Tyson Fury. He may not admit it. I'm not going to psychoanalyze anybody, but I think Tyson Fury is scared as hell. Because this is a focused Deontay Wilder. His trainer kept telling him, Malik kept saying, bro, it's not about the ring. It's not about inside the ring. It's about the mental. Wilder made the mental adjustments. It's chess, not checkers. It's mental. Boxing is mental as well. You talk about head games, you talk about mind games, you talk about who's in whose head. You tell me who got in whose head. You tell me. You tell me. Yeah, they was looking at each other for a long time. I'm sorry, I can't look at somebody I don't like for that much, for that long a time. I'm knock your ass out. I'm sorry. Sorry, excuse me. I'm trying to think, man, if I had anything else for this. I mean, am I lying though? Stare down still going on. Am I lying? He's focused. Don't need to address nothing. Don't owe the media nothing. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I didn't want to, go deep into it. I think I gave you guys enough, man, on here on the Electrified Vision. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tune in. I might dive into this tomorrow on the podcast, just rehash a little bit what I said here. But I wanted to get this off my chest quickly. But thank you guys for tuning in, man. Like I said, man, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Eric Lyons TV and Instagram at Eric Lyons TV and Electrified Pod, man. Go listen to this podcast. Go watch all the YouTube content. Like I said, I got some more coming to you. Thank you guys for tuning in. But more importantly, man, if you don't do anything else, do this for me. Be electrified.